Solutions. Add-on desires.
Hello viewers, welcome to Dot Solution Daily Current Affairs. I am Lokesh Pingonda. This session is mainly designed for aspirants preparing for banking, groups and such other competitive examinations. We cover news articles from both the Hindu and the Indian Express. Make use of this. First, we'll talk about a open editorial which is written by Mr. Saud Muhammad Al Sati. He is the Saudi Arabian ambassador to India. So, in this open editorial, he has written about various initiatives taken by the Saudi Arabia to fight the climate change. Now, we'll see about various initiatives which are mentioned in this article. First, we'll see about the Saudi Green Initiative and the Middle East Green Initiative. These are two initiatives which are launched by the Saudi Arabian country as to increase the vegetation cover, reduce the carbon emissions, increase the usage of renewable energy, So, we have two initiatives. The major objective of both these initiatives are the same thing, whereas the Saudi Green Initiative is the initiative of only the Saudi Arabia, whereas for the Middle East Green Initiative, though the Saudi Arabia launched it, it will be partnering with neighboring countries and organizations such as the Gulf Cooperation Council. So, what is the Gulf Cooperation Council? It is a economic, political and social and regional organization as well. So, it is a political, economical, regional and social organization established or set up in the year 1981. In this image, you can see the members of the Gulf Cooperation Council. So, what are these members? First is country of Kuwait, second Bahrain, third Saudi Arabia, fourth Qatar, fifth UAE or the United Arab Emirates, sixth is the country of Oman. So, currently this grouping or the organization has six member countries. And where is the secretariat of this Gulf Cooperation Council located? It is located at a place called Riyadh. This is the capital of Saudi Arabia. So, for the ensurement of successful implementation of Middle East Green Initiative, the Saudi Arabian country will take the help of Gulf Cooperation Council. Next in this editorial, we can see that there is usage of the words or the terms NEOM and the line. What does NEOM and the line mean? These are the proposed futuristic cities that are planned to be built by Saudi Arabia by the year 2030. So, these are the proposed new cities that the Saudi Arabian country wants to establish or wants to have. So, where would these cities coming up? In the image, you can see that in the northwestern part of the Saudi Arabia, this is a site which is designated for the proposed new cities. So, we can see both the NEOM and the line. NEOM is the larger city, whereas the line is the inner smart city in the NEOM, and both these cities will be bordering the Red Sea. So, what is the major objective and major idea of setting up of new cities? First, the country Saudi Arabia wants to reduce its dependence on oil exports, because we've seen that Saudi Arabia is one of the largest oil exporting country, whereas due to oil prices fluctuation, the exporting prices the Saudi Arabian country is getting has been varying in the last one decade. So, to reduce its dependence and to increase the country's GDP, the Saudi Arabian country planned to have these two cities by the year 2030. So, the NEOM, which is a larger city, is planned to be constructed with a $500 billion fund, whereas the line is an inner smart city, and it is proposed that in the inner smart city there will be no roads, there will be no cars as well. So how do you transport? So these roads and cars, you would not have them on the surface, whereas you will have this transportation system on the underground. So in this image you can see that there is a pedestrian layer which is a surface, and only the people can walk here. So you will have the underground transportation system of various kinds in the line city. This is regarding the NEOM and the line city. So how are they related to the climate change, and how are they relating to the fight against climate change? Because of usage of the artificial intelligence and because of usage of ultra high speed transport and usage of renewable energy, you would be able to bring down the carbon emissions. And as you have more amount of people walking, you would also reduce the usage of automobiles. So you would reduce the carbon emissions in this case also. This is how the NEOM and the line are also related to the fight against climate change. This is what the Saudi Arabian ambassador to India is stating in this article. Next we have an article dealing with World Book Day. So when is the World Book Day observed? It is observed on 23rd of April, and from 23rd of April till the 30th of April, World Book Week is also observed in many countries. So who brought out this World Book Day? This is brought out or started by the UNESCO. What does UNESCO stands for? It stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Cultural Organization. This organization was established in the year 1945. So what is the main objective of setting up of this organization? The objective of setting up of this United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization is to promote education in the world and to promote the conservation of culture and heritage in the world. So where is this organization headquartered at? It is headquartered at Paris, which is the capital of France. And the objective of observing the World Book Day is to promote book reading, book publishing and also the book copyrights. This is the reason for the observing of World Book Day annually everywhere in the world. Next we have an article where the CIA or the Confederation of Indian Industry has stated that it has started a task force to improve the oxygen availability in the country. As we have an article dealing with the Confederation of Indian Industry, we should know the brief importance of this industry. This is a non-profit organization established way back in the year 1895. This is a advocacy body which advocate for the betterment of industry of India, and it also brings out an index called as Fiscal Performance Index. Fiscal Performance Index. You should also note that the Fiscal Performance Index is designed by using the same parameters the United Nations Development Program use for bringing out the Human Development Index. So we know that the UNDP or the United Nations Development Program brings out the Human Development Index. So the same parameters are utilized for bringing out the Fiscal Performance Index by the Confederation of Indian Industry. This is regarding the basic background of CII. Next, we have an article where the ADB or the Asian Development Bank has stated that for this financial year, India's GDP growth rate would be 11%. Earlier, it stated that India's GDP growth rate for the financial year of 2021 to 2022 would be 8%, and now it has increased the GDP growth rate to 11%. So as this article is dealing with Asian Development Bank, we should see the background of this bank. This is headquartered in Manila, which is the capital of Philippines, and it also brought out an initiative called CARES. So what is the CARES initiative or the program launched by the Asian Development Bank? It stands for COVID-19 Active Response and Expenditure Support. And under this CARES initiative, the Asian Development Bank has provided more than $1.5 billion as loan to India. The name of the bank is Asian Development Bank. Does it mean that only the member countries or Asian countries become members of this bank? The answer is no. The bank has more than 80 members and only 60 of them are coming from Asia. So not only the bank will have member countries participating from Asian continent, but also it will have members from other continents as well. Next, we have an article dealing with the mobility index. We should only need to know that this mobility index is provided by the Google. And what is the objective or what is the function of the mobility index? It will see what is the number of passengers that are flying from one country to other country and what are the number of passengers who are utilizing other transportation for travel. So this is mainly talking about mobility of people, and it is given by the firm Google. Next, we have an article where it is stated that 2 Spanish journalists were killed in the country of Burkina Faso. So where is this Burkina Faso country? It is a West African country. It is a landlocked country. So in this image, you can see the Burkina Faso country being highlighted. It is sharing its borders with countries such as Benin, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Mali, Niger. So what is the capital of Burkina Faso? It is Ouagadougou. So Ouagadougou is the capital of this landlocked West African nation. Next, we have an article dealing with the country Saudi Arabia. It is stated that the Saudi Arabian army has intercepted a boat carrying explosives. This explosive carrying boat had tried to attack the Yanbu port. So the port Yanbu is belonging to the country of Saudi Arabia. You can see this Yanbu port, which is on the Red Sea coast. Next, we have an article where we can see that the Sri Lankan cabinet has approved the proposal to ban all face coverings in the public places. So it would also include the niqab and burqa, which are used by the Muslim women. So by proposing the banning of face coverings, the Sri Lankan country has become the first ever South Asian country to ban the face coverings, including the niqab and burqa in the region. So this is a proposal approved by the cabinet and it has to be passed by the parliament before being enforced. With this, we have come to the end of this session. Inform about ADOT's initiative to your other aspirant friends. Thank you.